Hi, my name is Jai Gobind, and this is your channel for grace. Have you ever wondered why ancient cultures had such a deep connection with the moon? And did you know that the moon is connected to our sacred divine feminine? Well, stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to share with you why it is so important for us women to rise up into our goddess power. I'm going to give you 5 tips that you can start using right now to help you connect with the cycles of the moon. And I'm going to invite you at the end of the video to join me for a very special event happening on June 8th of 2019. So make sure to watch till the end to get the details about that. And let's get started. We are so much more than just our physical bodies. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, which means that everything that we see, hear, touch, and smell and taste are part of this physical time-space reality, this 3-dimensional reality. So how do we connect with our spirits, to our soul? And as women, how do we connect to our sacred divine feminine powers? Most ancient cultures were connected to the earth, to nature, and to the cycles of nature. And it was by observing these cycles that they began to understand their connection to them. Let's take the moon, for example. Women observed in ancient cultures every month that they would go through this release cycle, and they would consider it sacred. So sacred, in fact, that they would have lodges where they would specifically go to during their moon time, where they would get taken care of by the other women. They would be brought food, they would be brought water, and they basically sat in meditation, in intention, and in prayer for the duration of their moon cycle. They realized that this was a sacred time, and they actually honored themselves for it. This was also a time where they would receive powerful messages from source energy, visions of the future, and healing visions. We don't live connected to nature like that anymore. In fact, we have overwritten nature and separated ourselves so far from it that most women have no idea how powerfully connected we are to the moon. We flow with the moon emotionally. We have a moon cycle. Our intuition, in fact, gets stronger during this cycle. And just like the moon switches astrological signs every 2.5 days, so do you switch emotional energies. And these are called your moon centers. We have numbed ourselves from these natural cycles, and we've completely forgotten who we are. You are the moon goddess, and all you need to do to remember who you are and step into your goddess power is to reconnect with the moon. If you like what you're hearing so far, make sure to subscribe, share, and give this video a thumbs up. So here are 5 tips to help you start stepping into your goddess power right now. Step number 1, put the new moon and the full moon on your calendar every month, and make sure that during the new moon that you are writing down in your journal your intentions for the future and your new moon wishes, and during the full moon that you are writing down what you're ready to let go of and what you are ready to release. Now, I do new moon and full moon ceremonies every month here on this channel, so definitely make sure that you join me for those. But if you haven't seen one yet, I'm going to put the link in the description of this video to my latest full moon in Scorpio ceremony, so you can see what that is all about. Step number 2. Start to chart your moon cycle and notice what phase the moon is in when you are having your cycle. There's a couple of apps that I would recommend. You can download them onto your phone. One is called P-Tracker that helps you track your period, and the other one is called the Moon that tells you when the new moon and the full moon is happening and all of the phases in between those 2 major phases. So make sure that you guys get those downloaded onto your phone if you're not doing these things already. This step is probably the most important, and it is step number 3. During your moon cycle, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Take baths, stay home if you need to, journal your dreams and your visions because they're going to be really strong during this time. Be with the sensations that you are feeling in your body and listen to what your body is telling you. Does it need rest? Does it need alone time? Does it need self-care? instead of trying to numb yourself with pain medications, listen for when you are pushing yourself too much. Step number 4, begin to notice your emotional ups and downs during the month and keep a journal of when you feel like you're emotionally shifting into a completely different energy. For example, when you feel like you're going from feeling amazing and super outgoing and social to when you feel like you don't even want to leave your house and you feel like a hermit. Just journal about it, because that is what is going to help you start to chart your moon centers. And step number 5, get yourself some crystals, whichever you want, whichever calls you, that part doesn't matter. You can use these crystals to help balance you when you feel like you are a little bit emotionally unbalanced. And you can research like all over the internet what crystals mean, what their symbolism is, and how they affect you in an emotional and a physical way. So when you're trying or looking for the specific crystal that you want to get, see what you're drawn towards and then find out what that means, what that crystal is going to do for you in an energetic, emotional, and physical way. I want to take a moment right now and ask you to put in the comments which one of these 5 tips that I just gave you sounds like the most exciting to start doing right now. And before we leave, I want to invite you to join me in my Moon Goddess Masterclass happening on June 8th of 2019. It's going to be a 2-hour masterclass where I am going to teach you how to flow with the phases of the moon, what the moon centers are, and how you can discover your own moon center cycle. We're going to learn about the goddesses that represent each of the moon centers and how they can help us balance our emotions. We're going to go over which crystals help to balance each of the moon centers, and I'm going to teach you a meditation to help you balance your emotions. You're also going to learn how to use a pendulum. This is the pendulum, in case you didn't know, to figure out which moon center you are in. And I'm also going to give you a PDF journal template that you can download to help you start to chart your moon centers right away. Plus, the class basically comes with a replay link. It's going to happen all on a private YouTube video. So I will send you that replay link so you can watch the class over and over as many times as you want to. And I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to tell you exactly how much the class is. It's so affordable. It costs $44 only, you guys. And if you sign up soon, you're also going to have the option to purchase a crystal quartz handmade pendulum by me. And there's only 20 of them. So make sure that you sign up today on my website at channelforgrace.guru. The link to sign up is below. I am so excited about this journey that we are going to embark on together. This has been a dream come true for me to be able to bring these teachings of the sacred divine feminine and the connection to the moon and the moon goddess to women all over the world for a very long time, and now it is officially happening. So I would be honored to have you part of my class. If you love this type of information and you want to dive deeper into these kinds of topics, make sure that you check out the link below for our weekly podcast called Conversations with Spirits. Have an amazing day, and I'll be seeing you guys on June 8th.